After 55, many men start to question their masculinity in subtle ways. A softer belly, a slower morning erection, a partner who seems less engaged. And then you start seeing ads. Instant girth boost, feel like a real man again. They promise size, confidence, power in one syringe. But what if I told you that bigger doesn't always mean better, and that in the world of penile fillers, massive girth often comes at a price? It's fluffy. I'm Dr. James Whitner, and today we'll uncover the truth about penile fillers, the science, the side effects, and what real firmness truly means. You'll also learn what leading clinics don't tell you and how to restore natural hardness without a single injection. Because the goal isn't a marshmallow, it's a rock-solid, confident man. It's easy to understand why penile fillers have become one of the fastest-growing aesthetic procedures for men. They promise a non-surgical, quick, and supposedly safe way to add girth using hyaluronic acid, the same substance used for lip and cheek fillers. The appeal? Instant results, bigger circumference, supposedly more confidence. But here's the quiet truth, and few clinics will ever say this. When you inject volume, you don't necessarily create strength. Think about it. If you inflate a balloon, it gets larger, but it doesn't become tougher. The same logic applies here. Several urologists, including experts from the Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic, have noted that hyaluronic acid fillers can make the shaft appear thicker but feel softer, even when the erection is technically firm. Why? Because the filler sits under the skin, not within the erectile tissue. So while blood flow and erectile function scores may look fine on paper, the tactile experience, what you and your partner actually feel, can be completely different. A patient once told me, "Doctor, I can still perform, but it doesn't feel like me anymore." He'd gone through a filler treatment hoping to gain confidence and size. And he got both, technically, but the result was a shaft that felt soft and spongy, like a half-inflated stress ball. Ultrasound showed a thick layer of hyaluronic acid sitting just below the skin. Functionally, everything worked. Emotionally, it didn't. That's what I call the marshmallow effect, when the surface feels plush rather than solid. Surprisingly, this side effect is almost never mentioned in clinic marketing or even medical studies. A review from the Journal of Sexual Medicine noted that most trials measure circumference gains and satisfaction scores, but not firmness perception. In fact, one peer-reviewed study compared HA fillers to poly-L-lactic acid and admitted HA results were softer and more pliable, words you never want associated with an erection. And yet, that's the blind spot of the industry. We celebrate size increases but ignore substance. We measure centimeters, not confidence. Your partner can feel that difference instantly, and no filler can replicate the tension, warmth, and biological firmness of real vascular tissue. We live in a culture obsessed with more muscles, more horsepower, more likes. And for men, that pressure extends below the belt. But the truth is, most women don't care as much as the marketing suggests. Research from Johns Hopkins University and the Kinsey Institute shows emotional presence, connection, and confidence rank far above size in partner satisfaction. When a woman says, "I want to feel you," she doesn't mean, "I want to feel filler." She means, "I want to feel your presence, your confidence, your energy, your authenticity." Yet many men chase physical volume, thinking it will restore that spark. But often, they end up with the opposite. A body that looks enhanced but feels less natural. It's the same difference between a live guitar solo and a digital loop. Technically, the sound exists, but the soul is gone. This is where masculinity gets confused. True male presence doesn't come from syringes or surgery. It comes from showing up alive, attentive, and hard naturally. So what actually creates that rock-solid feeling? It's not the size of the outer layer, it's the health of the inner one. The porpora cavernosa, the twin chambers that fill with blood, rely on nitric oxide, healthy arteries, and nerve communication. When you add filler beneath the skin, you don't improve that system, you just create padding, which can even muffle sensation. Hardness comes from circulation, not injection. That's why men who focus on vascular health, through lifestyle and nutrition, often experience stronger, longer-lasting erections even into their 70s. Here's what the research says. Harvard Health found that 40 minutes of moderate exercise 5 times a week significantly improves erectile firmness by enhancing endothelial function. Mediterranean diets rich in olive oil, nuts, fish, and leafy greens raise nitric oxide levels, the body's natural erection molecule. Mayo Clinic reports that sleep apnea and low testosterone can both reduce erection quality and both improve when men lose weight or improve sleep. No filler can match that biology because the hardest erections aren't manufactured. They're earned through health, not hype. So if you're tempted by fillers, here's the balanced truth. Yes, they can create temporary girth, but they can also create long-term dissatisfaction, lumps, or asymmetry, and sometimes even interfere with natural tissue response. Instead, shift your focus to these 3 foundations of natural firmness. Circulation health. Walk, swim, or cycle daily. Your arteries are the same ones feeding your heart and your penis. Nitric oxide nutrition. Beets, spinach, citrus, pomegranate, and dark chocolate all enhance blood flow. Stress and sleep balance. Chronic cortisol crushes testosterone and constricts arteries. 7 to 8 hours of sleep restores both. And yes, sometimes supplements can help, but start with your lifestyle first. If you're serious about performance, a doctor can check your testosterone, blood sugar, and vascular function, the true pillars of male vitality. You don't need a needle to feel powerful. You just need to take back control of your health, one habit at a time. At the end of the day, a penis filler may change your appearance, but it can't change how real you feel. And that's the core of male confidence, authenticity. Your partner doesn't need a marshmallow. She needs you, grounded, confident, and fully present. So before you chase more girth, ask yourself, what do I truly want, appearance or connection? Do I want to look bigger or feel stronger? Remember, vascular health, sleep, and mental presence create erections that no filler can replicate. And those habits don't just improve your sex life, they extend your lifespan, sharpen your brain, and boost your confidence in every room you walk into. So tell me in the comments, which of these habits will you start today? Your answer might help another man feel less alone on his journey. And if you want to learn more about natural ways to increase firmness, subscribe and join our community of men over 55 reclaiming their strength naturally with science. Until next time, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay real.